Good morning, dear students. As we were discussing about the consumer protection, and in the previous class, we have discussed about the duties and responsibilities of the consumers, in which I have already discussed, or we have already discussed about it, that we should have to check the standardized quality of the goods. It means the related authority or related symbol will prove that the particular quality of the good has been checked or certified. Now, dear students, today we will discuss about the salient features of the provision of Consumer Protection Act 1986. So, dear students, first of all, under the Consumer Protection Act, there are so many provisions regarding protection of the consumers, regarding complaint, regarding redressal of the complaint. So, first of all, under the Consumer Protection Act, we should know that who can file a complaint. Because until or unless if we are not knowing that who can file a complaint, then it is quite impossible that complaint can be lodged or grievances can be settled. So, first of all, dear students, a complaint before appropriate consumer forum can be made by. It means the consumer forum is there, like district forum, state forum, and national commission, as we were continuously using the name of district forum, state forum, and national forum. So in these forums or in these redressal agencies, complaint can be made by first any consumer. It means any person who is the consumer, and as you know that the definition of consumer according to the Consumer Protection Act 1986 is that any person who buys the goods and services for the purpose of their own use but not for the purpose of the sale. So any consumer who have consumed the goods for their own, then that person can complain if that person is not satisfied with the product. Now next term, that is any registered consumer association. Dear students, any registered consumer association, it means if the consumer has created a kind of association or society or group, and if that consumer association is registered, then on behalf of consumer or on behalf of particular consumer grievance, that association can complain against the seller or the manufacturer. Third is the central or state government. Under the Consumer Protection Act, central and state government is also termed as the consumer if central and state government is acquiring or availing any facility or purchasing any goods and services from any person or from any organization for the use of their own. Suppose that if the government has issued a tender for supply of furniture for their offices, and if the furniture quality is not appropriate or up to the mark as the specimen or as the uh, sample of the furniture has been sold, then in that case the central government or the state government is also a kind of consumer, and they can complain against the particular organization under the Consumer Protection Act. Next is one or more consumer on behalf of numerous consumers having same interest. It means if any company is not satisfying their customers or consumers with their products or services, or the promises done by them, then if one consumer is dissatisfied or so many consumers are dissatisfied, then the grievances of the so many consumers can be represented by one consumer or a group of consumer on behalf of numbers of consumers. Suppose that there are 1 lakh or 2 lakh consumers who are not satisfied, who have grievances with the company's product, and they want the redressal. Then in that case, a group can be formed, and from that group, one person or a group of person like 2, 3 or 5 members of group can file a complaint against the product, against the quality, against the grievances, against the promises of the company. Now, a legal hire or a representative of deceased consumer. Here, dear students, deceased means death. Deceased means death. Suppose that if any consumer has consumed any goods, and due to consumption of the goods and services, that person become dead due to due to use of wrong product, or wrong quality of product, or mixing, or wrong services, or unsafe services. Then in that case, if the family of the deceased person has hired any legal representative like advocates or any other person who are legally assigned to represent that person, then in that case, a legal hire or representative of the deceased consumer can also complain against the particular organization related to their product or services. So dear students, in brief we can say that any consumer, either it is individual people, it is central or state government, or a registered consumer association, or a group of consumers, or any legal representative of the consumers who are suffering or who have some grievances with the product or services, with the goods and services of particular company, they can complain against, or they can file a complaint against them under the Consumer Protection Act 1986. Now, dear students, we will discuss about the complaint can be filed and compensation claimed. Dear students, here the term is clear that complaint can be filed and compensation claimed. It means if any damages arise, if any damage occurred, like in the fifth case of the who can file a complaint in a legal hire of the representative of the deceased person, it means if anyone has lost his life and or become medically unfit or challenged, then in that case, due to loss, they can also complain for the compensation. So first of all, dear students, as we know that fraudulent practices by trader and manufacturer, it means complaint can be filed against those traders who are involved in fraudulent practices, or those manufacturers who are involved in fraudulent activities. Against them complaint can be filed and compensation claim can also be done. Next is defective goods. Dear students, if the goods are defective, if the goods are not appropriate or up to the mark or according to the sample, then and due to use of these defective goods, if the consumers are suffering with any medically or physically hampers, then they can file a complaint and they can also complain for the compensation too. Now, next point, that is deficiency in services in connection with services such as banking, transportation, insurance, supply of electricity and gas, house construction and medical service. Dear students, a consumer can file a complaint against those organizations who are service provider and there is interruption in service providing. Previously it was in the news on the date of 18th August 2020 that if the lack or scarcity of the gas cylinder arised, then the stockist will be penalized. The government has noticed it. The government has issued a notice in the public interest. So dear students, if we are availing any kind of services like insurance, banking, transportation, communication, medical services, house construction, electricity supply, and due to these services, it means under these 9 services, if any deficiency arise, we can also complain against the organization. And if due to lack of supply, due to scarcity of supply, due to acute shortage of these services, unavailability of the services, if any compensation arise, compensation not, if any mishappening arised or if any injuries or something else arise, or the person or the people have to survive or suffer, then in that case they can file a complaint and they can also demand for the compensation too. So dear students, under the compensation claim, if the goods are defective, if the services are not supplied well, or if the traders are found in fraudulent activities, we can file a complaint against them and we can also demand for compensation if the user or if the user is sufferer. Dear students, tomorrow we will stop it over here. Sorry, today we will stop it over here. Tomorrow we will discuss in details the different redressal agencies of Consumer Protection Act 1986. Till then, thank you.